say to be scared of you, just
I mean, you sound like such a, I can't say it because it's going to sound like I am, what do you call it now, stereotyping. But they come like some people that we watch in scary movies.
Yes guys, this is day 3 of our adventure vlog in St. Elizabeth, and we are doing a tour of the safari with Irie Safari Tour. So I am with Mr. Lloyd. He is the one I spoke with on the phone regarding booking the safari tour. Where is safari tour located? I know it's in St. Elizabeth.
This is the Irie Safari, and it's in Black River. It's right on the river itself, and you can access us from Market Street, we're Riverside Drive, but right here in Black River. We've been here since 1993, so
1993.
we've been around for a while.
So this is a birthday girl.
Hello.
We've been best friends since high school and went to UWI together. Lived on the same flat. Yes. I did pharmacy, she did law.
You're at UWI?
Yeah, man, UWI.
What hall were you at?
Rex Ford.
You know, I don't know the damn place. I feel ashamed to say it because it dates.
He's a marine biologist, so obviously maybe you studied that in UWI or NCA, right?
No, I studied at UWI,
yeah,
and then went on to the University of Rhode Island and Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute. But when I was on campus, there were only 4 halls.
Let me see. Taylor Hall,
Chancellor. No.
Not Princeton. There's no Princeton. Preston.
No.
Mary C. Cole.
Mary C. Cole, Irwin.
Taylor.
Chancellor.
Yeah.
And Taylor.
Yes.
That was
Chancellor.
Chancellor Mary C. Cole.
Yeah, Mary C. Cole for sure.
Yeah, man.
As we were saying, you said the Irie Safari was open
in 1993. I was living in Canada at the time, and somebody came back to Winnipeg, Canada, where I lived, and said they'd been on the Black River tour and were told that the crocodiles open them out to catch flies. Being a marine biologist, I said, what a load of hogwash. So I contacted Jam Pro and told them, reminded them who I was and what I wanted to do, and they helped me to come back, and we opened up this place.
Awesome.
But COVID has done a number on us, like that's done on many entities throughout the world. So things are not the same as they were some years ago.
Yeah.
But we're still here, and I still do the tour, mostly by appointment, and for schools.
Yes.
Both overseas and local schools, because of the fact that I'm a little bit of a teacher. I come from a teaching family.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, man. So you're what? Despite
you do look like a teacher.
Alright, so despite COVID slowing down business, guess what? We are here and we see how much business can improve after doing this video, right? Let's make it fun.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
You're gonna have to come back,
I'm gonna have to come back.
I'll go to Sister Lou.
Alright.
Go see those pretty
the
crocodiles.
only thing is that maybe we should have dressed more safari-ish.
No, you're fine. You're great.
I don't know what's wrong with how you dress.
You're dressed just fine. Do you want to sit in the sun?
No, let's go into the shade.
Well, you see, that remember what I was telling you about this time of evening, because the sun is over there.
You're right.
It's gonna come right in on the corner.
Definitely come back. I'm quite sure our parents would like something like this.
That's a lie. Do you operate here by yourself now?
By myself for the time being. I have 2 captains on standby to get a lot of school children coming in. Right. It's just on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
In the Black River Bay. And we're coming back here because we're going to go upstream.
Okay.
So we're going back here because I wanted to see the there are any crocodiles down here. It's surprising, you know, there's not a lot of people on the river today. Usually it's a holiday. People have to worry, I guess, about going back to work tomorrow.
Right. So, do the crocodiles get violent at all? Tell us about the crocodiles. What's your personality like, and are they predictable, stuff like that?
They're pretty predictable, but I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Okay.
The Cuba and Dominican Republic have a larger wetland than we do. This is 18,000 acres.
Wow.
And this is just the smaller, well, this is just the bit that's remaining. There used to be an upper morass as well, but that's another story. All right, so this thing has just been declared in the last couple of years by the Prime Minister as a protected area. We've been trying to do that since the 70s, but they finally made a move in 2021 or 2022. And the reason for that is because it's a Ramsar site. A Ramsar site in the world is a site that has special ecological significance. There's something different about it that makes it special. The reason why you'd want to preserve it. And there are a lot of things about this Black River that make you want to preserve it. Not the least of which is that it's the largest remaining wetland. But there are trees in here, for example, that are only found in Black River in the world. And that makes a difference. There's a tree called the anchovy pear that's only found here. It has pear-shaped leaves and has a general shape of a palm tree, you know, with the fronds flowing down, but instead of being broken up, the leaves like a coconut tree, it's a solid leaf and it's pear-shaped. Now, that's just one of them, but the ones I'm showing you right here, the one that's right beside me here, you're going to see a lot of them. And this is a mangrove tree. This tree is a white mangrove.
Okay.
You can see how thin the stems are at the end of the branch, thin, tendril-like. Whereas this is a red mangrove. And you see it's thicker coming up to the end here, and it's a dark green. That's a dark green tree over there. That's a red mangrove. And this one here is a white mangrove. The red mangrove has the roots hanging down like this, and they're called aerial roots. The white mangrove, on the other hand, has the roots sticking up like this from the soil into the tidal zone. All right? And the reason for that is that the peat soil that they're growing in has no oxygen and stuff. So they have to go to the water for everything. These mangrove trees have adapted themselves to living in a soil type that is waterlogged all the time and has very little to offer the tree. So they're going to the water for everything. Now the thing that most Jamaicans need to remember, most anybody for that matter, is the fact that there are no alligators in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So we have an alligator pond, right?
Yes.
And people, you'll be surprised to know, I'd say 70% of the people that come on this tour refer to these creatures as alligators.
Yes.
And they're not. We don't have any alligators in Jamaica. They're not native to Jamaica, whereas the crocodile is. And you notice it's on our coat of arms. It's been here forever. It was here before us, and probably before the Tainos or Arawaks, as they're known, as we used to call them. Alligators are only native to China and the United States of America.
That I didn't know.
So, if you see an alligator here, somebody has sort of snuck it in, or it's at the zoo, and I'm not even sure if there's one at the zoo these days. So they're all crocodilians, right? The crocodile here is the American species of crocodile, Crocodilus acutus. There's another one in Cuba.
What's it? Crocodilus acutus.
And there's another one in Cuba that is not acutus. It's called rum before something. And it walks on its four legs, whereas ours tend to slither along the tummy. This thing literally walks like a
So it even
like
moves
an iguana.
faster.
So it's faster, and it will actually jump at you.
Oh, wow.
We don't want that fellow.
We don't want
here.
that one in Jamaica.
We don't want that one in
no.
Jamaica. It's bad enough that we have this one. The chicks in that nest, sort of, the bird standing over them.
Right.
Their chicks, little chicks' heads popping up there. Those are cattle egrets, right? But there are others that look just like this that are not. They're snowy egrets. They have black beaks. But I call this KFC drive-through because crocodiles sit under here and wait until the bird gets either too low or a chick falls out, and then they have their KFC for the day.
Oh, wow.
A huge chomp you hear, and then that's it. You hear them over calling, oh no, the garment jacket. You know? No, seriously, they scream at each other when that happens, and you think they actually know that something horrible has happened.
Oh, the birds scream at each other.
Yeah, when somebody gets had by a crocodile.
Yeah, animal instincts.
Animal instincts. So there's one fixing her nest, tidying up, and that's also a cat eater because it has a greenish yellow beak.
Yeah.
The ones with the black beaks are snowy egrets. So still looking to see if there's a crocodile out here, but I'm not seeing it. All right, so let's get into the piece of the tour. This is the Black River, and the Black River is the longest navigable river in Jamaica. Not the longest. The Rio Minho in Clarendon is just a couple of miles longer, but the Black River is the longest navigable river. It's 44 miles long, but you can go 20-something miles, 23 or so miles up the river by boat. No other river in Jamaica you can complete that, right? And the funny thing about the Black River is that most Jamaicans don't even know is that the Black River starts in Hanover as the Hector's River. It goes underground and comes back up between Trelawney and Manchester as the One-Eye River. Some people call it the Noisy River, depending on which parish it is. And then it goes underground again and comes up in the very northern central that's the Black River. And we know that because when you do dye studies, same dye you put in the Hector's River comes back out to the One-Eye River and comes back out to the Black River as well. Right? So it's the same river. Yeah, it's the same river.
So is that counted in the 44 miles?
No, the 44 miles is from where it's officially called the Black River.
Okay.
So it actually could be a little longer. But because it's referred to in another parish by a different name, then they keep that nomenclature. Alright, so at this point it's 15 feet deep. At its deepest, you can get as much as 30 feet
Wow,
deep.
that's crazy.
Crocodile, this American species of crocodile that we have. And just remember that its main diet here is fish. It will eat birds, it will eat frogs, and it will eat the occasional birthday girl.
Let's hope not.
If she presents herself. The plants on the right hand side here are the local people refer to it as wild cane. It's a member of the grass family, a relative of the bamboo. And I point it out because it has some significance in that the local fishermen use the stems to make the shrimp baskets. They could use bamboo, but bamboo is not as flexible. So they use this, which is a lot more flexible, to weave the shrimp baskets that they use to catch the shrimp in this river. Again, I'm looking for crocodile, but it's that time of year, you know, where the crocodiles are looking for a spot where they can be basking in the sunshine. They're cold-blooded. The reptiles are cold-blooded. They have a 3-chambered heart, which means they can't maintain a body temperature like we can. So they have to use the sun to keep them warm so they can digest the food and respire properly. As simple as a strong breeze can make a difference between whether you see a crocodile or not. Wow. If it's too windy, it's going to blow the heat away from the bodies, and they're going to get too cold. They don't like that. If it's overcast and rainy, they don't like that either, because then they don't get a chance to get warm. Right? So it's a warm day, as you can feel, but it's that time of evening when the sun is going that way, and they're going to be mostly on the sun facing back. And I'm not seeing any over there yet. There's a whole bunch of rivers that join the Black River within this lower morass, right? And this is the confluence where they meet of the Broad River over there on the right and the Black River here on the left. Now 15 feet deep on our left, and up here on our right can be as little as 5 feet deep. So even you guys could probably stand there if you wouldn't sink through the mud. Because what we have here are mud flats. All this dirt, that muck that makes the Black River look dirty.
Yeah.
So the first time it gets a chance to settle is here. The first time the river gets a chance to slow down. So the sediment falls out in the middle here, and you get mud flats and it's shallow. Right? Now the broad river enters Broadwater, where you see that boat coming from there. Right? It starts at the base of the Santa Cruz Mountains over
So
there.
the Broadwater is only 13.
Broad River
Broad
is
River.
only 13 miles long. It ends at Broadwater. Right? And the Santa Cruz Mountains over there is where you find Monroe College and Hampton School and Bethlehem Teachers College. Right? I went to Monroe, so I have to mention that.
Of course.
You know what it's like in Monroe, boys. See the purple flower right here? Just stick it up. It's sort of hard. It's sort of. There's the purple flower right there. But you see?
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it.
Right, alright. What do you call this stuff?
Water lily.
Exactly,
Water lilies,
but it's not. Not all water
Alright, your
lilies.
truck is going. Is it gonna go in the...
No, that's alright. This one right here, which has the purple flower out there, this one that's up from the surface,
Yes.
that is water hyacinth. Every Jamaican calls it water lily. It's the flat leaf one there, that's water lily.
Oh, so that's water hyacinth.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Huh? I know. Big difference between the two is that the water lily grows up from the bottom. It has a stem. It has to be in shallow water. The leaves float. When you see the water hyacinth, it's floating down the river.
Yes.
It's a floating plant. It never stays in one place.
Oh wow.
It's at the mercy of the river.
So it doesn't have roots
It
that
has
connect to
roots
anything?
that just hang just below it like that and they
Oh
suck up
my.
underneath. Whereas the water lily
Grounded.
is anchored, grounded, yes. Anchored to the bottom. I want to show you something you're not going to see just about any other place. If you look in that tree, you'll see a bird.
That's it.
Alright? What it look like to you? Try and describe the bird based on what you've seen.
Yeah.
So that's an osprey, and they're not native to Jamaica, but they've come here and they've decided not to go back. They're actually nesting here.
Oh, they realize it's a
they-
better place.
Yeah, well, we have the best place here.
They're native to where?
North America and even South America. But what is happening here is that they have no natural enemies in Jamaica, and there's just so much goddamn fish in this river. They don't. Why the hell do I fly 2,000 miles back to where I'm coming from? If I have
When I can
everything
just
here,
stay
I can just
here.
stay here and eat
Eat fish
every
all
day.
I want.
All you want. There's no winter. There's no nothing. Right?
All
they
you can
decided
eat
to stay.
buffet.
Right, and it's a buffet. It's a smorgasbord every day.
Oh, look, a crocodile.
Come.
Go.
Crocodile is.
Go.
Listen.
He's shy.
Go.
See, it uses the tail for propulsion. It has the legs right up against the body, and it just uses one leg or the other to change direction like a rudder. But it's the tail that they use for propulsion. So when these jackasses come from next door parish, which I will remain nameless, and grab them and cut off the tail, say it's oxtail. That's a horrible fate for a crocodile. Not good. So we are very, very cagey about our crocodiles here. And we have seen a couple of them with the tails lopped off because somebody has decided that rather than go get a bloody cow, they're taking a crocodile and getting it off of oxtail.
So the
That's
tail
Jordan.
grow back?
No. That's why. That's
It's
the
like you
problem.
losing a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lizard grows back its tail.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of reptile. Lizards are much smaller. Their metabolism is a lot faster. They have less cells to grow back. This thing is a massive thing. These things can grow to 90 years of age, right? And, you know, it's gone under, and this is George's habitat. But usually, what I've noted in Black River anyway, is that the females tend to be a little bit larger than the males.
Oh.
So she pretty much decides who she wants. You know?
What do you think the characteristics
Crocodile
are?
is mostly docile. They will attack you if it's mating season, or if it's a female that has eggs nearby.
Okay.
She will lay up to 40-50 eggs at a time, and she'll stay with the eggs up to 3 months. And if during that period of time you get close to that nest, she will defend it, and she could very well take a chunk out of you if you insist on grabbing her eggs or not backing off. Right? That is how low the water has fallen, because the tide has fallen. So the whole height of the river has dropped by about a foot there.
Yeah. Looks like tar is in the water.
It looks like that, but it's not. It's not. It's just so dark, it's absorbing all the light and it's giving you that tarry look. It's actually the same color as this water here. And remember that it's coming right out of the base of those mountains
Yes.
over there.
So you're saying the water is so dark right here because it's absorbing all the light?
It's absorbing all the light, and here's Crocodile Josephine.
Crocodile Josephine. Who named the crocodiles?
Actually, it's not Josephine at all.
Oh, you get to know the...
This is a male crocodile. You see the tusk that's standing out right at the tip of the right up there nose, nostrils. See that tooth that's sticking up? That's what this helps differentiate the fact that it's a male crocodile.
Okay.
No, I saw them putting some crocodiles in the river the other day, and this may in fact be one of them.
Who put it?
The NRCA, NEPA,
So they say the crocodiles
from elsewhere where people are about to kill them, and they put them
They
here
need to
with
take some from Clarendon. Not Clarendon, Portmore.
Portmore.
Yeah.
So you get to see the red mangrove tree in all its glory. You will see that this red mangrove tree is not really like a guango tree that's anchored into the ground, but it's literally on stilts. It's not like on a tripod. If you look at the roots, you see the big buttress roots that are holding the tree up off the ground.
Yeah.
And that's because they're really not looking for anything in the soil. They're really looking for everything that they can find out of the water. And one of the things that I want to show you about this mangrove tree, which most people will never see, but I'm going to show you today, is the reason why these trees are able to survive. If you look at the tip of this root, you see a black spot, a dark spot, right there. And you'll see it on all the other ones. See the little dark spot? No, this one has been damaged. But anyone that's whole, you'll see the little dark spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right? These are water-seeking cells. And if this root tip never touches water, the root never stops growing. And you can see for yourself, look at where these roots are coming from. They're coming from 30, 40 feet up in the top of the tree, like over there, right? And the reason why they keep growing all that distance is because this tip hasn't touched water.
Okay.
Once they touch water, however, if you look in the water there, you'll see that the root only grows, watch me, this much and stops.
Yes.
1, 2,
And the
3,
root is also fatter.
Yeah, but no, because it has stuff growing on it.
Okay.
It has moss and stuff, and it has mussels like shellfish that are also growing on it.
Go Barry, go.
There's Barry.
You telling Barry to go, I want Barry to come.
Go Barry, go Barry.
Barry.
You look hungry.
Put your finger.
There's Barry.
Put your finger in the water.
I think your finger is more probably.
Bye, Barry.
Barry. Wow,
It is
so
big.
Barry is a girl.
Barry's
not
a girl,
boy.
not a boy. To identify
This is the
rooms,
room, okay?
but we haven't put them back into the shape that they should be in just yet. They have a
Oh,
fridge.
don't close the door so I can get some light. Alright, so this is where guests stay at times when you visit, right?
Fridge, microwave, cable TV, 5-gallon bottle of water, coffee pot,
They're setting up people, man.
And the bathrooms here, but like I said, they've been used and they haven't really been prepared again for.
Okay, lovely.
And these are loft rooms. They're right up in the ceiling.
Lovely.
Right?
So,
And
well, typically, what's the cost like to stay
they're
per
70
night?
US per night.
70 US per
Okay,
night.
not bad.
If it's double occupancy, they go up to 90. But that's because AC's on all the time.
Right.
Yes, understand.
You can't turn off the AC if you can't stay up here.
Yes.
It's too damn hot.